what you want. You want aloo. Plenty pepper.
Yeah, that's what I want. Let me try now.
Alright. I ain't had no red Seedrink, so don't ask me. Right? But darling, between me and you mix with Spanish. So you're a little on the fair side. Don't worry, we have a little Indian in me too, eh? My grandmother was an Indian. You understand me? Yeah, you understand? After Kamla win, you know, we have to stay together. People's partnership, the coalition, you understand me? We have to stay together. When you look like your aloo, you know. But I never see a hair like me before. You go by Johnny and get the aloo pie and thing. Yeah? You mustn't go by Johnny. Johnny does just real Gayelle the pie. And I see you. You have a little belly there. Alright, darling? Here you go, darling. That is $6. Thank you, darling. Alright. You do so, eh? Do so. Hey, hey. I like it. Good night. I'm going to secure my box. Fish pie, please. Excuse? A fish pie. Oh, fish pie. I know you want fish pie. You want anything on the fish? You sure? Yeah. You want the fish plain? Yeah. Between you and me, you is a liquor. A what? Carpet muncher. A what? You like yours, you're a lesbian. No. Sure, you know. I know it's 2010 and all the young people. But it is my nephew, they tell me, boy, some place called Sky. You just go there. You just go there. Plenty fish down there too, you know. He tell me that. There you go, darling. You know, watch your ways, you know. Watch your ways. Watch your ways. Jesus, coming just now, you know. 2012, $3. 2012, you know. 2012, the world coming to an end. You have to mend your ways. Eh. Yes, darling. Jesus coming just now. Coming just now, darling. That's how she live in she house. That's how she conducting she said, Lord Father, put her hand, Jesus. Oh. Good night, darling. How you going? You good? Welcome to Patsy's Pies. I had the best chicken, the best beef, the best fish, and the best aloo pie. Oh, nobody had no pie like me down here.
You never had a time one time now.
What kind of pie you want?
Oh. I may get you beef.
No problem, darling. No problem. What you want on it?
Everything on it.
Everything. You look like a woman who does eat everything.
I come here. You're taking long talks on what I want. Now you're going to tell me what kind of thing was I looking like I eat everything? You know who's me? Oh. Don't ask now.
But darling, you ain't realize when you have your colors on in your hair?
My colors are asking you.
No.
Well, my colors be a problem, huh?
Making a statement without saying a word.
Once you know that. Once you know.
Oh, Lord, Father. But between you and me, you're from the hills.
And your mother from the hills?
No, darling, she's
Well,
from
go
the
ask
hills.
for my business, right? But don't let me stand up here after now and get my pie. I realize it when I turn out for that best store. Right? Let me get my pie, please. Stand up here, taking long. You pay me tonight?
Yes, darling. Good night. Welcome to Patsy's Pies. Best and chicken, fish, beef, and aloo.
Can I get 2 aloo pies?
Aloo pie. Alright, darling. Well, let me ask you something. Where you get outside? Charlotte Street. Eh?
Good, yeah. I shame that.
I don't know.
remove all the bruise blood you get from blows. Was a good dose of egg, nutmeg, and a loaves. Bun bread water was a cool enough class, and children with worms used to take worm grass. Well, to find a fast, worm grass used to show the worms way to pass. Oh, hi. Draxi here, the closet maestro emanating deep from within the cultural archives, bringing you another dub on the rebound of cultural spring, where I ask a question, you answer the question. If you're wrong, you have a chance to learn something, but if you're right, well, you could win a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken, a genuine Gayelle jersey, and an authentic cultural spring poster. So you know we mean business. Anyway, let us fix up the question that we have to fix up for this week. And the question was, the Mimosa pudica is a popular plant in Trinidad and Tobago. I wanted to know two other names for that very plant. You remember that, and obviously you remember. I like how you let box. I like how you let us come in. This was so lovely. And remember a given tree. Yes, I'll take two on time. It's all right. Okay. I'm going down decent this week. Yes, Mimosa pudica, Timari, Mazemari, nice. Richard Sita Hal Balmain Village, Cova, Lamppost number 96, nice. I don't want to do that at all because I like them coming. Keep your letter and them bright. Bright, you hear me, darling, bright. Mimosa pudica, Timari, sensitive plant, smooth, Wendy Sampson, Bonaventure Road, Mayo Village, Mayo, yes, darling. And I'm going downstairs, you know, I like keep your letters coming, keep them bright, keep them smooth, you will keep me happy. Yes, Mimosa pudica, Mazemari and sensitive plant, smooth, Farida Anna Pariaga Tree, Hubert Rancer Street, Vistabula, San Fernando. So, you know what's happening. Hey! I get a letter from a youth. I must read it all because the letters take on an artistic form. Hear this. Top say, what is the Mimosa pudica called? And here are the answer to tweet. You ask a question of me. Oh, what could the answer be? It is called Timari or Mazemari. If you boost your brain some more, call it Mary, Mary, shut your door. But to give the brain a further push, some people call it the shame bush. And there is yet another slant. Oh yes, so true. The sensitive plant. That is from Courtney with Springfield Avenue, Valsine. So, Courtney, come down. You is also to get something to. And the three of you who went before, come down for your Kentucky Fried Chicken, your spring poster, and your jersey, smooth. And now let us get along to the question for this week. And the question is, the first cricket test series won by the West Indies in England. I want to know what year, and I want you to name two West Indian heroes of that series. You dig it? West Indies, go on England, win test. What year? And I want you to name two heroes of that series. And you have to send in your answer by the 19th of May. You dig it? Now, when you get your correct answer, hear how it's going down. You now stand a chance. If you open first, you will get a bucket of cake. Okay. So, yeah, you know, weird things happen to you and you get tired up. What happened to me? I walking down the road normal. A fella come up to me and say, boy, hey, why are you so dark? Well, I mean, I have my education and my GC and so on. I want to give him a kind of explanation that will teach him something. I say, well, you see, dark, according to that, is a relative term. He say, yes, on all your relatives dark. I say, well, this look like worries. So I decide, you see me, this dark thing, I come out and wherever I come out at, I say, well, that is it. But I feel it has more in that. So I said, let me go and talk to her old aunt who has old philosophy, and then she go explain me thing. So I could come up to at least 1970, we all will understand dark is dark, generally dark. Well, when I reach by my aunt now, the worries now start because she come out with a lime juice and tell me, which one you want? You want the brown sugar or you want the white sugar? I said, well, I said, well, give me the brown sugar. She said, don't be good when it's dark. I said, well, see, this is going to be trouble for she too. I said, well, auntie, what was this story? How you so? She said, well, listen, you see, the dark, when you're dark, you don't go nowhere. You see, if you have sapodilla brown or you see sand that color, I say, well, how all you used to handle people who was, albino? She said, oh, no, grizzle granted gray. I said, well, you see, that was because the black people mixed with white people. They grizzle granted gray. Oh, my Lord. I said, Auntie, I want to know something about how all you used to differentiate with the question of the. She said, listen, son, I don't want to tell you this, but I had a cousin who drank bleach because she was too dark and so light in the color and died. I said, but that is so sad. She says, sad, if you see only the Clara family came to the funeral. She was on the right track. So you see the problem with color? No, you could either have sapodilla brown, you could be what? Mango tree dark, or you could be a kind of zaboka tone with a shine. Now, if people don't like you, they find that you're vicunia. I said, Daddy, what's vicunia? She said, that is about 8 shades darker than your blackest black shoe. And then with the newfangled chemistry and thing, you come like paint. You could either be flat black or shiny black. And then you go to bottle green according to how they. And you know, I realized you have nothing to do with color. It's how they look at you.
Something, I saw it something. People are something.
Dennis Hall is concerned about our law, our folklore, our
Oh, yes, no, listen, a funny thing happened to me today, yes. I went downstairs to check on my car because, I have to perambulate with the 4 wheels during my time in Trinidad. So, checking on the car, I found that my rearview mirror was a bit slack. So, tightening the rearview mirror, the mirror glass broke. And I mused to myself, oh Lord, another 7 years bad luck. A young fellow next to me said, what's this you said? I said, 7 years bad luck. He said, what stupidness you're saying? You just break a mirror. I said, no boy. I grew up with a code of ethics. We used to live by that. This is beyond constitution, you see. This is not like the laws of the land, but the laws that govern the human being when we were human beings, and the science didn't have the scientific revolution, which now you are all cogs in a wheel, you see. But in my time, we had laws that governed us, and the laws were very stratified. You see, like the mirror, the thing about the breaking of the glass, that is under the bad luck section. And other things under the bad luck section, you can't sweep out your house after 6. That you'll be sweeping out your good luck, which is the same as saying, sweep it now, you won't get bad luck. And then, next thing is you cannot open your umbrella in the house, because that also brings bad luck. Now, that one I could understand, because, you open an umbrella, you could lick down a mirror and get a next 7 years. And to remember, 7 years bad luck is breaking of mirrors runs concurrent. So when your first 7 years finish, then the next one starts. Plenty of us don't understand why we have bad luck. It could be we break about 3 mirrors. That's 21. No, there are other things, you see. And then there are other stratification, and those were the laws we were living by, because the people were more peopleish, you see, more peopleish. Even when you're small, they used to tell you things, and your parents were in on this because they knew their parents told them, and they were in on this. So like, your parents would tell you, nothing can happen to you. You can get no licks if you do something wrong, and you throw some small pebbles over your shoulder when you are coming home. Stupid you learn it and you say, pebbles over the shoulder, I'm safe. But your parents looking through the window say, hey, pebbles over your shoulder, you do something wrong, so they beat you and then ask you what you're doing. But they all live by that code, you understand. And now there's a thing called a zombie. Now, but a zombie might be the more Englishified word. But these were evil apparitions which used to interfere with an individual's mental equilibrium and cause him grievous mental harm. And there were ways you could have gotten rid of zombies. Now, zombies would follow you when you are going home in the night. So what you do is when you reach your front door, you face outside. I have no idea if you're going to hold a conversation with the zombies, but if you're reversing your house, nothing will happen. Which is a weird thing, because the zombie could, have only you seen the zombie, so even if it passed next to you, you wouldn't know, because by the time you turn, I could turn around with you, and that means you send the zombie inside, and then you go in to meet the very zombie you didn't want to meet in the first place. That's why I was outside.